All right, computer crashed again, not real sure. Here we are. Welcome back if you're just tuning in. This is the finals of the mixed trips. Level 1 at the 2025 Michigan MCMOA State Dart Tournament. Derek Howard with Game Time streaming alongside Drake Parker. Drake, are you excited for this or what?
I am stoked for this match. This has been the match that we've been wanting to get here on the stream here for a while. Didn't tune in to commentate on the other GCC tournament that you guys had going there a minute ago with Mick, Megan, and Brooke. Huge darts coming from them. So going to see some more GCC faces here. Griffin, Nikki, and Danny going up against Mary, Larry, and Jason. Team name is Sandy Diesel Biscuit. So we're going to rock and roll here. This is 7:01, open in, open out. Finals race to 2. 12:54 Eastern time, going into 1 a.m. Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort, Michigan MCMOA State Dart Tournament. So Mary going to open up here, find single 11, single 17 bull. Yeah, red shirts, Jason, he was able to take out a single 15 in their last match there. Like I said, was watching that match in the row behind us. They were down 1-0, ended up coming back to 2 wins in a row.
Yeah, Danny coming away with 1 bullseye, but I'm telling you what, he's pushing like a 37 average. So Danny's a monster on the bullseye. He gets hot on him. He's not getting off, and dude is ridiculous.
Yeah, Nikki, Danny, and Griffin haven't played a match here in some hours. You know, they've been warming up against each other and some friends throughout the area, but Mary, Larry, and Jason going to have to double dip these guys. Griffin finding 21 points total there. 568. Mary coming in has 458.
Seen Mary a little bit ago. Fire darts, Drake.
Yeah, she's opening up for that team in this mixed triples. Women do throw first, and Mary's a great shot to have open up for you.
I actually play with Mike Hagenow in some of their hardcore leagues, and Mike speaks highly of him, and Freddie said that she's throwing the mic drops and she's throwing the highest averages that she's ever thrown. Yes, Freddie is, I call her Steady Freddie. That's Nikki.
Yeah, I was speaking with Nikki earlier. She mentioned her mic drops, and she said she won those off a giveaway from Game Time Streaming here a while back. So I think she's won, a couple times, because she mentioned some other darts that she got. Yeah, burgers that she won off a giveaway. We gave away the Catherine Middleton darts, or ended up pulling the name for the winner there. Still need to give those out to our winner. Dakota Zalke, see you're watching. I know you were in here earlier with me, shooting back and forth with me in here on the commentary. Went back home. Glad to see you made it back safe. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Yeah, I can feel the frustration coming off Griffin because he's been putting a lot of work into the game and really improving lately. Then you get on stream and you just have a couple bad rounds, but he's getting to be veteran enough to where he can brush it off. And Mary comes away with another bowl there. She's such a good shot.
Nikki up to throw here, single 2, bounces out, so has a fresh board, finds a single 3 and a bowl. Bringing in the 55, 332. Jason DeCur looking at a 115 out. Open bowl in this format, so he can find 2 bowls in the 15.
Maybe if you're Lance Trout. So needed that single 15 so bad. Ah, man, that's a bummer shooting at the fat.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely has some leeway here with Nikki Danny Griffin having that 332 left. So setting his partner up just for an open bowl to hit.
Sometimes you can just see that, I said it earlier, king seat's not always the best situation. And you're kind of seeing it now. These guys just came off a game, and as you can see for the win there, these guys have not been sitting for a couple hours.
No, not at all. These guys have been standing for a couple hours, going back-to-back games here. So Larry able to take that one away, hits that open bowl in 1 dart. Nikki going to open up for team name 2 boys, 1 cup. Everyone in the chat, let us know where you're watching from, whether you're watching here in-house, watching back home.
Yeah, thanks for coming back to the stream. We actually lost all power. So I can't blame it on the software. It was the actual 120 volts coming in. So
yeah, simple wiggle of the cords there. Somehow managed to get that fixed out. So lucky that that's all it was. Could have been a lot worse. So.
Yeah, almost trying too hard, it seems like. I know the feeling all too well. He's a good shot, and his grouping's good, but Danny's a double bull kind of guy.
Brian Rody said Indiana rep Dilts. Love to see it. Lots of Dilts and Son shooters here over the course of this weekend. Been having some solid shots coming out of Indiana. Reminder, this is a Division I 701 mixed triples race to 2 championship match. Nikki Danny Griffin can take the 2-0 and end this right here, but Mary Larry Jason, or I'm sorry, take the 2-1. Mary Larry Jason looking to double dip these guys. Open in, open out format.
Jason with the hat trick. Sorry, Larry with the hat trick. Really dialed in there. Got the champ Mick Hughes in the booth. What's up, Mick? Man, he shot great, Drake.
Yeah, I was outside the booth here watching that one live, and I kind of getting down on myself that I didn't have my phone out recording that last throw by him, because that was such a celebration from him and everyone watching the round. That was awesome to see in person. Getting down on myself that I didn't have it recorded, but also proud I got to live in the moment and see that live.
Yeah, left himself with a fat 6 for the win. And man, that's a nervy dart sometimes. He's close to that double too. It was a great shot. And Jason can really get it in there too. All these guys are really good bullseye shooters.
Yeah, Jason finding bowl, double bowl, single bowl, open in format, so they're all registering as 50s. Dakota said, so tough sitting for hours and then having to bring the A game against the team that's been getting their throne honed in the last 2 hours. 100%, man. I sat down and spoke with Griffin and Nikki at a little lunch table here a bit ago. After sitting for hours, you started getting hungry, but they cut our conversation short and ended up going warming up, and that's huge darts from Griffin. Hearing the crowd roar out there.
Comes away with one in frustration.
Rosie in chat says, you got this, Nikki. Nikki up to bat right here. She said, hashtag woman in darts, hashtag nurse strong. Both, I believe you guys knew each other from Genesis. Don't know if you guys have worked at other places before, but
gets a bull.
Huge.
Steady Freddy. Nikki, great shot. Really needed it there. And here comes Mary. Mary is always lighting up that bullseye every time she's on stream. Double 19 here.
So Danny not looking at it out here, just going to want to bring that score down for his partner to follow if they get another look at it. Huge darts by Danny, getting the low ton, 106, leaving the 92. Big man for Larry and Jason, taking out that other game ago. Going to have a 38, open in, open out.
Takes it. They're going for the dip, folks. This is going to be a good one.
So yeah, it takes that 2-0 lead. Does have to double dip, so we're going to reset the scoreline here. Race to 2. Mary opening up, finds a low ton to start, 104. Nikki gonna follow here. Lots of cheers outside there.
When I walk away from this match, Mary's openings is something I'm taking away from it, and they have been huge.
Kelsey coming in the chat, showing love to her husband, Griffin. He's been a phenomenal shot here this weekend. Larry finds a low ton, 106. Derek Howard going to sub out here, bringing in Mike Hagen out. Derek going to go watch this game live in effect. Mike, how's it going, man?
It's going, just actually packing up some stuff so I can leave in the morning, hopefully. Just come back down here and see what's going on. Mary pulls off a bull, hits 2.
Yeah, huge throw for her.
Next up is Nikki. I just met her today, and she actually is sporting a pair of mic drops, so I'm kind of conflicted. I want her to do well and win, but she's playing against some of my home team people, so it's a little conflicting for me here.
Yeah, I hear that Derek mentioned earlier that she had spoken, throwing these mic drops. She's throwing some of her best averages that she's had here for a while. She won those mic drops on this stream. So that's awesome of you to, throw those darts in here for a giveaway. Nikki to win them.
Well, it's always great to hear when someone's throwing your dart and it actually helps them improve their game and their confidence. And the short amount of time she's been throwing and the improvements that she has, I just hope that they stick. And then Biscuit with a low ton, not enough to give them a first look. We'll see what their opponent does.
Yeah, I'd like to, maybe before we wrap up here, grab Nikki's darts, or if you got darts on you, just feel those, give them a throw, see how they feel. I'm just rocking some good old chainsaws. That's what I picked up first, and that's what I've been sticking with. But so Danny finding 2 bowls here, has a ton, finds another bowl, gets himself a hat trick. Huge darts from Danny.
Larry's sitting on 184. It's not a possible out. And then with his opponents being on a 173, this round is crucial, so that way they can keep pressure on them and give them his team a first look.
Larry, we had on stream earlier, watched him in that last match that he played to get to this spot, and he was shooting some heat.
Oh, the dreaded 163, there's no out for that. So depending on with that bull, guarantees them first look at the out. So that's going to be huge pressure, and whatever he leaves, they're going to have 6 darts to take it out. So that's 6 darts.
Yeah, Griffin getting a little bit of dartitis on that last throw there. Seeing him staggering, finds a single 11 for a 111 total. Huge darts coming from Danny. Feeling that. Looks like he gives a sigh of relief back there.
Mary needs to put as much pressure as she can to push some pressure on the 62 out. So 77 is right there, but 62 is pretty low. Let's see what Nikki does with the mic drops.
Open in, open out. Doesn't have to find anything fancy to close. It's an open bowl. 50s on the bowl. Finds a 9 to get 53, 17 to find 36. Goes for the double 18, falls short, leaves a single 18 to close out here.
So 77 it can be a 2-dart out, which is tough. Depends on what he goes for. He goes bull, leaves him a triple. He goes single 17, leaves him a trip 20. What's he gonna do? He made a mess of it. There's 1 dart that says partner up.
Mary, Larry, Jason taking the first set 2-0. This is the second set 0-0. Fresh start here for both teams. They have to come in and double dip Nikki, Danny, and Griffin. Danny had that huge throw at his last time up to the board here. Finds a single 18 to take it. Huge roar of the crowd out there. Going to speak up a little bit to try and come over comms here. Clear for you guys. Huge darts by Danny. Yeah, so the term double dipping, You know, coming from the Seinfeld show back there in the 90s, I never watched too much of it. I think I've seen the scene where they're at a party, little house party. Guy goes in for a chip and a dip, takes a bite and goes back in. Friend looks at him. Did you just double dip? No, I didn't. What do you mean? I think you just double dip. You don't double dip, man.
Double dipping is frowned upon in my house, so we have our own spots to dip in, or our own serving. So double dipping is a no-go here at my house. But I remember going to Dairy Queen, and I would ask them to double dip my snow cone in chocolate, so I would get double dip chocolate covering on my vanilla ice cream. So I love the double dip there, and we'll see what happens if the double dip is executed today.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the dip, rotate, and dip again. If I'm sharing with a lot of friends, if I'm sharing with Dakota, I just don't share the dip at all with him because he will hog it. Danny finding the low ton, 107.
Low ton for Larry there. Drops him below 500. Let's see what happens here. Who's this throwing?
This right here is Griffin. Throwing out a GCC. His wife in the chat gave a woohoo. Great out, Danny.
Okay, so Jason and them, they basically have the point lead, as you can see. So depending on what she does, it's still going to put pressure on the other team. And once you get down to like right around 300, I think about my outs, my setting up people. I mentioned that before. I just think it's crucial to think ahead to give your team the first look.
Yeah, when you're breaking into those 300s, the low 300s, a hat trick sets your team up with another hat trick to take it out. So that's definitely a good look to start setting up there, and you want to game plan for that as early as you can. 81 points behind. Jason coming up to step up, going to look to do some damage. Not calling you fat on stream, Dakota. Maybe just calling you high calorie.
When I went to school, they said big boned. I don't know if that refers, I don't know who you are, but he's definitely chuckling next to me.
Danny finding a nice low ton, straight 100. Really brings this game in.
He went for the bull. He hit a little high, so he readjusted, went upstairs for that trip 20. So by having the open area, allowed him to still get a low ton. With sometimes when it being high, just like Larry did, sometimes you get deflected, but that didn't seem to affect Larry very much. He got one bull.
Griffin, opportunity to put his team in a great scoring position. Finds a bull, single 15. Another bull to get a 265. 115.
So if things keep going as they are right now, Mary's team will get first look if they keep maintaining those low tons. What's going to happen is that if the other team wants to overtake them, they're going to have to hit that hat trick sooner or later, or outshoot them by at least 7 points per round.
Yeah, going to be hard to follow. Mary finding the low ton there of her own. Nikki going to hone in.
A lot of pressure. She was not able to leave them an out, so basically Biscuit's team will have 6 starts to take out 151. So either execute or get real low and keep the pressure on the other team.
Yeah, you see Nikki walking away from the board, shaking their head in disappointment, but the fans and teammates behind her cheering her on, keeping her head up high. Jason walking away, leaving his team in the 81 to get out of this game. Make it a 1-1 game. Danny going to look to find an out for his teammates here.
So Larry's up now with a potential 2-dart out as opposed to the 139, which would be a 3-dart out. So a lot of pressure. Larry has a little bit of leeway. If he misses, he can readjust. He hit first, see if he capitalizes. Just inside. He's got to follow it up. Got it.
Finds it, makes this a 1-1 match. We're going to go to a Game 3 decider here.
So, who's going to show? Who's going to see?
Going to figure that out here right now. Looks like Jason's going to show. He was discussing with Danny on that, so we'll see if Danny's going to follow suit after he sees one. Stepping up. Reminder, women do throw first when you get into these mixed triples here, so Danny stepping up. Going to see one, falls just outside, so Mary, Larry, Jason going to take the first throw here. Mary going to come up to the Aki.
Mary means business. Starts off with a bull. Just a bit outside. She starts off with 59. So let's see what Nikki does with the drops. Will they drop in there or not?
Nikki to throw here. Finds a single 17. Single 1 on the second throw. Swerves, bend that corner, roll into a bull.
Biscuit up here. He's hoping to at least get a low ton. I know he's thinking hat trick all the way.
Finding the 59. Danny following them up here. Rocking a Savannah Bananas t-shirt. Very entertaining baseball players to watch out there in Georgia. Sees a bull on his second throw. Finds another in his third.
Larry with a hat trick. Let's see what Griffin follows it up with. Leading the way. He needs to match it to keep the pressure on and doesn't help give them the lead. Falls short on that one. Is he caving to the pressure?
Yeah, only finding 55 there. If I know Griffin, pressure's something that doesn't keep him back. He's been in tough predicaments before. Danny, one of his good friends, Danny, a killer shot, and they go up against each other lots and lots of times, just in practice rounds and some luck of the draws at Goodrich Country Club. So pressure, I haven't been known to keep him back, but you never know here. It's getting late. Been sitting for a while, and that can definitely change the pace of things.
It's good to have someone to play with on a regular basis to keep pressure on you. That way, when you come into these situations and you feel a little bit of pressure, you don't tense up too much. And that way, it becomes more natural. Nikki with the 77.
Yeah, Derek has mentioned multiple times he loves having you as a partner in these tournaments, and as a friend, said you keep him on his toes there and just push him to be a better player.
I enjoy playing Derek and playing with Derek. Whenever I play, I always try to learn something in a tournament and teach something, because that's really the way darts grow, and we need players coming up through the ranks. We need to, not that Derek's a lower level player, but when I met him, he was like maybe a 2.5 or higher 2s, and just talking through him over the years and just help pushing him. Oh, and there's a hat trick. Good shot.
Yeah, you pushing Derek. Derek has played with Danny, so that's kind of, making its way down that tree. Danny finds a hat trick there to flip the score here.
But again, like, you get people hungry that want to play, and it helps it grow, and it's just catching. It's contagious. And darts is like a family, I truly believe, because darters always want to help each other out. And Larry falls short with a 27. This gives them the opportunity to overtake if they hit a low ton for first look.
Yeah, Derek and I mentioned earlier, at least in Michigan, we feel like COVID helped expand the dart community here in Michigan. Don't know what it was looking like in Indiana beforehand. Griffin finding a low ton 101, leaving his partner and now on their next look here.
COVID, I think, pushed darts ahead because of playing on grand board, playing online and stuff like that. So people are, big round, hat trick. 103 puts a little bit pressure on the 140. Both are still 3-dart outs, but it's a big round. Let's see if she sees the button needs to be hit. Oh, they're yelling button. Good catch.
And not a little pressure. That's a lot of pressure. 37-point difference can look huge at this stage here. So Nikki going to go up here. Has the So falling short, bringing 27. Larry going to be the one to follow here. Talking strategy. No, this is Jason coming up.
With 46, what do you do? I think he goes a 6-10 wire, gives him a big chance to miss. Oh, he goes 14 to leave, double 16. I was surprised there. If you go hit 11 or 9, I don't think you have an out, where the 6 and 10 is more forgiving. Interesting choice. Let's see how it pans out.
Falls into a single 7, leaves a 20. So going to have to send 2 darts to it if they get another chance here. Biggest darts in the night for Danny here.
That's why bull 13 is huge. He shanked it, it felt the pressure, he dropped. But because of that forgiving shot, he has an opportunity for an out still. So that was a wise choice, and that's why bull 13 bull is optimal in this situation.
Chalking up LeBron James moment of the darts here. Falls out, leaves an open bowl. We have Larry to follow here. 2 darts can close this one out.
So many different variations for this. So we'll see what he takes. He goes for the 9 double 8 route or 9-16. So that's just normal from double out, and he got it. Congratulations, that was a big hit.
Huge game for all 6 of these competitors. Nothing but smiles going in after this. Happy to see the win going there to Indiana, going back home with you, gonna follow you there. So Griffin, Danny, Nikki, great shots. Loved having you guys in on the stream. Same goes to you, Mary, Larry, and Jason.
Oh, that was a cute kiss from Mary and Biscuit for the victory kiss. But I didn't see that they kissed Larry. He might feel like the third wheel right now. But great shot, guys. Oh, she's giving Larry a hug. They finally included him. Way to go, guys.
I think you should run out there and give him a big old wet one on stream in-house here. That's going to put it away here for us at Game Time Streaming. Not covering any matches tomorrow, correct, Eric? Correct. So that's going to put it into the stream here for us on the night and on the weekend. Thank you to everyone that tuned in over the weekend. Had a lot of people tapping in on Thursday. I know a lot of people weren't in-house to play their games yet. I think we peaked at maybe 110 viewers there on Thursday, and we've been keeping a steady flow, rocking 12, 13, 14-hour streams for you guys. Once again, appreciate everyone tuning in. If you guys can like, share, subscribe, follow, Do whatever you guys can to promote the stream. Gonna leave it up here for a couple minutes. If you guys want to throw a comment in the stream, any interaction helps. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Again, they appreciate the support and comments or help, likes, shares, hearts. Also, like any suggestions or something like fun facts. Maybe they should add that stuff you want to see in the chat for the when they're commentating. You know, things you want to know. Like, you want to know more about the players, fun facts, stuff like that to help us make it more entertaining for you. So that way we can keep it going and just add more to the stream and give you guys what you want to hear. Thanks again, guys. Have a great one.
Yeah. Comments on the stream goes a long way. Derek Howard on Facebook, Katie Howard on Facebook, Game Time Streaming on Facebook. If you guys want to message me, Drake Parker on Facebook, send a suggestion. I'd be happy to forward that to Derek and move forward here. So, you know, try to give little fun facts about the players, some terminology there with the double dips, and just really inform people on the game.
Well, that was sweet, Drake. Congratulations to Mary, Larry, and Jason fighting back from the loser side, taking the dip. Wow. What an exciting matchup to end on such a great event. And we do have ladies doubles coming up at Game Time Streaming in Holly, Michigan. If any ladies doubles out there are interested, we are taking sign-ups for ladies doubles and ready to kick them off immediately. Trying to end the dart season this year. What do you think, Drake? You going to be on the mic during that?
Yeah, when is that again?
Immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah, as soon as my wife says we have an open day, I'm gonna be getting a hold of you. It's gonna be in your messenger.
Right on.
From Durhow.
Yep. Yeah, so I, do road construction. Don't go back till end of April here. So if you guys hit me up, I'd be happy to come on stream and commentate your guys' house, right? That's where that's running out of. Definitely a lot closer to home for me. Only about a 40-minute drive instead of an hour and 40-minute drive, so I'd be happy to come on over there.
We'll get you on remote commentary, and maybe you can just do it from your house. We are about to upgrade all of our software and invest a little bit more money into it and see if it can grow and be a little bit more professional looking. And we're about to grow a lot.
Yeah, I have a PC of my own sitting at home. Had some friends, Dakota, and one of our home. So if we can find something to go with, some Discord or something to get some streams going, I'd be happy to find that avenue with you.
Absolutely. All right, sports fans, it's been a great weekend. They are going to have quads tomorrow, and is that what it is, 4-person tomorrow? And
yeah, getting into 4-person.
So good luck to all the shooters. Safe travels to everybody. Thanks for tuning in, all the help. Love the giveaway with the Kat Middleton darts this weekend. She won an event, so that's even better. And we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, have a good night, guys.